Hello everyone, today's 26th of November 2025 and I have finished sweaters. I washed them and blocked them, and I have a footage, I think even before a little bit, maybe 3 minutes, that I'm going to add in a sec. And then also there'll be me putting them into the water and stuff, so check that out. Today is the 18th of November and yesterday was 17. I record episode and my mood was like, am I ever going to finish the sweater? And somehow when I said that, I just keep on knitting and stuff. So in 2 days I was able to finish sleeve, and I'm hoping there are no boo-boos here. So the only thing I need to do, just wave in ends. I was able to put a bow over here, so I still have some ends to do, but I've been called to help people so I'll be finishing slightly earlier my break to do that. And then just to show you that I'm not left without anything, so I'm not sure if I showed you that before, but just to show you the things that I want to do. So I have a sock over here, so I'm just on this one, and I started another one, and I have, what else I might start this, but we shall see. I showed you this. I also have some yarn over here, so either blues or some little bits. I found these just leftovers, or this, so we shall see how it goes. And well, I will update you with what I'm doing in a while, and I will be going because busy, so it's just probably like a quick thing to say hello. Let me know what you're up to, what's your plans for the December knitting. Do you have any Christmas jumpers? So this is my second one that I finished, and I do have a yarn. Did I even bring that yarn here? Ooh, I do have a yarn. I may actually start something or may not. Ooh, oh sure, I found these two. That's definitely my pattern, so check that out. That might be also my pattern, so check that out. So I will be giving that away for Christmas gift, just in case, to give you an idea. I'm not sure for who. I'm started also this thing, so I don't want to put promises over here, but I really want to design something for this Christmas, just to give you some gift of a pattern. And I should have had some yarn. Oh, sugar. Did I pull this one? Oh, you see, that's DK. I have only two, so 200 grams, and I have some whites fingering. I could do a double, so we shall see how that goes. Maybe I'll start, maybe I won't, but there is something that I could do maybe for my boy, maybe a vest. Maybe that would be enough, because this just ate loads of yarn. I need to weight it at the end because I'm very curious how heavy it is. Okay, so I'm heading because that's that. Okay, so that's all. Till next one. Bye bye. It's Sunday, 23rd of November. Finally, I'm blocking. Well, blocking is, got myself something fancy. Just washing it. Okay, let it soak. So now this sweater was bleeding twice. However, it did not leave any marks on the white towel. Now is the time for this red one. This is, the other one was 100% wool. This is also 95% wool, but it's alpaca. So hopefully this will not bleed, because if it bleeds, then this white will not be white anymore. Right, when I said it, straight away I got scared, therefore I put it in, move it up and down a few times, changed the water, it was pinkish, and then did that again without sewed, and this is the third time, so hopefully I'll leave it for a while for the stitches to stretch. Now I'm hiding in the bathroom, so hopefully you have seen that. A little bit short of editing from the day, whatever, and now. So yeah, we're drying and we should see how it goes with the thing. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this one, even though the random one. And oh, I might show you at the end the carrots, because they're still playing with those carrots, in case you're looking for. So quick knit gift for Christmas. I have a free tutorial how to make the carrots, and I'm going to show you how they're handling in the kids' room. And I'm back, and so I can give you a feedback from perspective that when I was saying out loud that I need to be aware of the color, when I heard myself, that was a feedback that something is not going to go well. Therefore, you may have noticed that I showed you also the towels they're hanging, that the color went off. However, after drying, all good, because what I didn't tell you, once I noticed that, switch up the phone, I just squeezed everything, and I thought, okay, let's get this water out, pour new water, and put it back in, and see after like, what, 4 seconds, if the water gets really bad again, and then get it out. And so after the third kind of rinse, quick one, I decided that I'm going to leave it for a sec, for longer, for a few minutes, and not to leave it for like 10, and then put it on the towel. So that's why the two towels got kind of different color on them. So when the sweater dried, my daughter's sweater is too big for her, but it's a positive thing, because I haven't, and I will not have a time to knit a sweater for my son, and that would make me feel very bad. Therefore, for this Christmas, no one gets sweaters. So I will have another year to knit a sweater for my son for next Christmas, and they both will get it. So hopefully, finger crossed, I'm going to do that, and maybe I'm going to get the same yarn, so they're like half identical sweaters. However, what I'm going to do change, I did not like the hank, because every time I had to pull it. I'll try to see if I can get my bow winder and just change it to bow winder, because that way I don't have to play with the yarn, and I will be able to knit. And because the needles are thicker, maybe that's also caused the pain in my joints and stuff like that. We should see how it goes. Anyway, we should see how it goes. However, so that's that. The sweater is done, and I'm going to put it, hide it, and leave it for next year. I'm not feeling great straight away, I'm telling you. But I finished socks for my daughter, and I'm thinking what I should do with it. So I'm a person that likes to give things straight away. I always have the idea that you never know how long we're going to live, therefore I better not to wait. So I'm going to leave it, and I'm going to start socks for my son, and then maybe I'll pack them like in a little gifts and gift it to them. However, we know it's 26th of November, and I will have the whole week off next week. Therefore, this won't be probably knitting at all. At home, I don't knit. There's no way, there's no possibility whatsoever. So what I found this little opal, I think it's 20 grams. I actually do have a weight scale here at work, but I didn't get the batteries yet to get it equally. So my plan is to make a big bowl out of it, and then from the big bowl, divide it to 2 small bowls and kind of eyeball it. I think that's what you call it. So I kind of guess which one is lighter and start knitting with that. What else I have? I also have all the leftovers. I really like to knit with leftovers. I have plenty of them, don't worry. I have the other 2. My friend sent it to me a few years ago. I'm still not on it, even though my lovely friend said, you know, I could send you even more now. But I need to, like, I'm a really tiny cottage. We live in a really tiny cottage, and I need to reduce everything, and that will take me a few years, I would think. So you see these, they're very uneven, so definitely I'm going to start with this one and then with this one. I think it's beautiful and it's going to be amazing. Therefore, what I'm planning to do, I'm going to start maybe with this and then implement this at the end, because I don't think that would be enough for a sock or maybe just go with that one. I don't know, this is very dark. I don't know. But then maybe I will implement this with the white, because I still have that white, and do something similar, but with a smaller size, obviously, and with green. That could be fun. So I still haven't decided yet, although this kind of, so cheerful. So that's that. I haven't started yet, and I decided, you know, I'm just going to show you that I'm actually going to wind the ball and then change it. If I had, maybe that way I can knit 2 at a time, because here, this one is 48 stitches. I can knit on a 9-inch circular knitting needle, but for my boy, I'll have to do a magic loop 2 at a time. I'll start with the toes up, because I don't like to count loads, and you know, probably starting with 10 stitches like over here. I know, I have to check. I think I'm going to, I see in my head that I should start with a size that I knit socks for my daughter. They're gray socks with orange heel. I'm going to check what I did with that. Hopefully I wrote down somewhere. If not, I'll have to go back to the videos. And again, they're a playlist, and I try to put every video then once I finish an object to sort it out into the playlist, even socks, hats, and so on and so forth. So if you're looking for inspiration, stuff like that, check that out. Obviously, if you're looking for any free patterns, you can check my ones down below a link. You'll get access to free patterns, and if you want to get my access to my my other patterns, you can join knittingILove YouTube channel, and you'll get access to over 60 patterns that I designed. And my friend lately, because I haven't had a chance to go on Ravelry lately, she said that the prices of the patterns went so up. So just to let you know that I think the level 2, which is the highest, so you get access to all of them, is less than $6, which apparently now the patterns price per pattern may even go to $10 or even $16 per pattern, which is amazing. So that's that. Let me know, what do you think about that? I know that some people start knitting Full of Minis hat, my design, and you can get access over that too for that price. And because it is a pattern designed for an advent knitting, which it's a one size, therefore may not fit all. Therefore there's few things I would definitely say to go check other videos. Yeah, maybe if you're thinking of, is there any other way to make it bigger, just maybe message me and I'll try to let you know, give you some tips about that. Yeah, anyway, so just that. And I think that's all I have, and I just chill out because I'm going to enjoy my break, because I was cold a few times during my breaks. So that's that. I hope you enjoy this one. See you in the next one. In case you're wondering, this is my pattern too. Yeah, anyway, I hope you enjoyed this one. My brain is just clear. I don't really have any quotes today for you. I'm hoping you're enjoying it. Just be honest that I'm not the best. My family is also not feeling the greatest. People around me not feeling the greatest either. Therefore, I think I'm kind of need to slow down. I hope you enjoyed this one. See you next one. More knitting time a little bit. Bye bye.